So I know I said I was going to make, some math videos, and I'm working on that. Still finishing up the script for the first couple calculus videos. I do need to find some example problems also to work through, because I feel like the best way to also teach something is through example. I'm also reading over some proofs. They're not complicated, but I don't know if I want to include the proofs with the calculus course or just state them, but state why we even care about them or need them. But also, we have a bigger issue, is that I do not have a drill to mount this huge chalkboard. And actually, just to give you an idea of how big the chalkboard is, as well as what it might look like if I can't even set it up. So this is basically what we're dealing with. I would have to lower the camera and basically write like this. Now, there are a couple, actually more than a couple. There are, that's funny, there are only four mounts. That is strange. Okay. But yeah, that is what we're dealing with. So I need to find a power drill. Well, sorry, a drill. And, drill a couple holes in the wall and actually do measurements. But I also don't have any measuring tape, so there's that. So I might elect to do the first few videos, at least until I start getting paid again through my tutoring jobs. I'll probably do the first couple of videos where you don't really see me, like you just see, I guess, my lower half and writing everything out. But, it'll be a comical video, I suppose. So that's the issue that I face currently. Today I had a bit of a angry breakdown because I almost fucking hit someone. Coming back from doing something nice, trying to, get drinks for my mother and brother. I also got myself something to drink, of course, but, I didn't want to be selfish and, only get something for myself. I wanted to at least get something for my brother and then, of course, my mother as well. And, later on I went to the downtown area of my city. It's a small downtown area. It's actually not that far. But I had just one drink. I had a salad as well. So nothing special. I was abstaining from drinking for majority of the night, and then I just had one. It's mostly because I just wanted, a bramble. So I got a raspberry bramble made for me. I forgot to bring my drawing pencil with me, so I couldn't actually draw anything. That was the goal of getting out of the house and going to this downtown area, so I just instead wrote a little bit more of the calculus script. But also, I think I'm going to do calculus and physics combined because I feel like those two would go hand in hand because you can see the applications of calculus in basic physics. So I think I'm going to do, the crash course to be some calculus, some physics, and then more calculus, and then more physics. I think that's how it'll go. 2 parts calculus, 2 parts physics. There'll be, several videos over both. I still need to make the transition into talking about basic physics. So I'm still just thinking about how I'm going to write that out. But hopefully next, couple days I will try to do the math video. I know I've been procrastinating. I know I've been putting it off. But I seriously got bummed out when I realized, oh, this mountable chalkboard doesn't actually have mounts that you can easily put on the wall without drilling it. because there are mountable boards where you use very strong adhesives that stick to the wall, and the board itself can stick on there. But I, for some reason, thought it was just going to be that, and I should have known better. But you know, it's not the end of the world. I can always buy a drill, but I want to at least wait until I get paid for my tutoring jobs to actually do that. So that's the small dilemma. Um, what else? You know, my mood's been, it's been going back to being down again. Um, you know, I want to improve myself, but it is difficult because there are times where I think I'm actually improving and I'm getting better, but then all of a sudden I just, you know, get reminders and I'm brought back down and down. And you know, my, I mean, I've been told not to let a person be my anchor to this world, but that part is difficult when I put a lot of myself into that anchor before separation. And now it's like I've lost probably 99% of me. I would probably say almost everything. Um, but I'm trying to rebuild that. I mean, granted, I have no confidence and no hope in terms of, you know, going back out there, but. And I know I shouldn't be thinking about that. It's more of, I cannot help but get out of the mindset of thinking about the future. I don't know how people can just simply shut that off. I know that takes a long time, but I cannot help but always have the future on the brain. And the future I would like is to, you know, just share my life with someone. You know, whether that be my former partner or not, who knows? But, you know, I have my goals. I have my goals in mind. If I can achieve those goals, you know, get a stable full-time job that I like, you know, it doesn't have to be something that I love, just something that I can do and know that I'm good at and actually gain some experience. So that way, you know, if I do get laid off, I can actually find other means of work. But, you know, have a stable full-time job, save up, you know, to a certain amount, then move out, you know, maybe move in with a roommate to still continue saving, just not as much, but, you know, still saving. It just sucks that most of the jobs that I keep getting are contract. You know, people keep saying, you got a job, sure, but it's not stable. I don't get stable hours. I would like something that's, you know, pays at least 25 an hour. I mean, granted, I have 2 quantitative degrees. I'm not saying like that I deserve it. I'm just saying, you know, if I have that background knowledge, I can do a lot of things. So why not pay me at least enough to live? And hell, even 25 an hour is not enough to live. That's just enough to, you know, still live with my mother and save a good chunk of money. I would need to make probably 30 an hour just to get by. I could probably reasonably get by on 35 an hour. I guess some other good news is I got some stock options from the company that I'm currently on leave of absence from. So that should be, you know, settling in the next week or so. So I can probably cash that out and put the money into my bank account. Today I also went to a doctor's appointment just because of concerns about possibly coming in contact with with an animal that's known to carry rabies. Because when I was out on my trip to, you know, close to the Big Bend area to view our galaxy, to view the stars, there were a couple bats that were flying overhead, and I don't think any of them bit me because I don't see any bite marks or scratches, but you know, I wanted to be safe and get it checked out. But you know, the best that they can do is just tell you that it's probably nothing. I hope it's nothing. I mean, maybe I'm just being a hypochondriac, and hopefully that's just the case. It's been, you know, a couple days, but yeah, maybe I'm just a hypochondriac. I did also schedule a physical. That's probably not going to be happening until December because, I mean, I guess the doctors are just that backed up, or they're just that short-staffed. Gotta love capitalism. I mean, hell, we're all a product of it. It's just when it works, it's good. You know, it's not the best, but it's not working now. So, anyway, I'm gonna end it here. I'm going to probably watch some TV to end the night. Maybe sit down and think about the script a little bit more. And yeah, hope you guys have had a good day. And you know, sorry that there's no math video today. I mean, I still want to get more of the scripts done. That, and also I got to figure out my setup until I can get a drill to actually set this board up. But I'll try and think of something in the meantime. But anyway, that's it for now.